everyone, I'm Hammi and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a budget with me for the first half of April, and I am a salaried employee. I get paid once every month. From my side income, I get paid randomly. So what I do is I'll collect those money, save up in a savings account, and every 1st of the month and every 15th of the month I'll budget using the side income money. I used to budget 3 times in a month, but I want to transition to budgeting once every month. Hopefully in the month of May or in the month of June, I'll try to transition budgeting once every month. For today, I will be budgeting my salary, my private practice income of the last 15 days, and some rollover money from the month of March. Every month I get paid 31,100 rupees from my work. From my private practice, the amount that I'm budgeting is 13,680, and I have a rollover amount of 1,570. So the total amount that I have to budget for the first half of the month is 46,350 rupees. For my private practice, this is not the actual amount that I got paid for the past 15 days. What I do is whenever I get paid from my private practice, I set aside 21% of that amount into my private practice savings account. So after I deduct the 21%, this is what's been remaining, and this is what I use for my monthly budget. So now in total I have 46,350. Coming to my fixed expenses are my monthly bills. Bills I know the exact amount for, and which is bound to happen every month. But also into fixed expenses, I include those categories which I know that is going to happen in that particular month, and I know the exact amount that I will have to pay for that. Some of these categories you will get to see this month, and you may not find it in the other months. So first of all, it's LIC. This is something that I pay every month. So what I do is with my LIC, I pay my LIC every 6 months, which is half yearly, but every month I set aside 2,460. So when I set aside 2,460 into 6 months, that is, I get an amount of 14,760. So in the month of July, I pay around 14,600 something. So what I do is every month I set aside 2,460, and then in the month of July and in the month of December I pay the premium, and I feel like this is so much more easier on my pocket, and that is why I do this. SF is my siblings fund. For this I always set aside 1,000 each month. Siblings fund is a fund where me and my siblings, we set aside 1,000 rupees each month, each of us, and we use that money to fund for any family activities. Like once we went on a family trip, and then this time we are buying a phone for my father. My father is one of those people who can never buy anything for himself, He is okay to go out wearing the oldest of his shirt, and he won't mind. But he'll make sure that we are comfortable, we are looked after. So the phone that he has now is quite old, and he don't seem to mind it. His phone keeps hanging up and it automatically gets switched off. The software is not updating anymore. So we siblings, we decided to buy him a new phone from the siblings fund this month. So next is the SIP. This is a mutual fund. I always set aside 1,000 rupees into SIP. I know that 1,000 is very less to invest, but I just started investing this January, so I'm taking it slow. I'm learning a little bit more about it, and I'll gradually increase the amount that I put into investing. So for now, it's 1,000 rupees. Into my personal loan EMI, every month it gets deducted 13,615. So after that comes room rent. Room rent is for my sister's rent. So her rent is 9,000 each month. So me and my other sister actually, both of us contribute 4,500 each month and then pay for her rent. Subscription is for Netflix, for Tata Sky, and for my phone connection. So this month I'm setting aside 900 rupees for subscription. That's because my Netflix subscription is 199 each month, and Tata Sky is 400 per month, and I have two phone connections. One is a Jio and the other is Airtel. So for my Jio connection, last month I recharged for 2 months directly, so I don't have to recharge this April. And I think like from 900, if I subtract 600, I still have 300 rupees to recharge for Airtel. So I think that will do, and that's why I have 900. I have set aside 900 for subscription. Tuition fees is one category which won't recur again. This is only for this month. One of my sister, I'm sending her for maths tuition this vacation. The tuition fees is 3,000 rupees. My own colleague is a teacher, so she gave me a discount of 500 rupees and she asked me to pay 2,500 instead of 3,000. This month I have a lot of expenses and I'm taking the discount. So yeah, thank you so much if you're watching this video. So since I sent my sister to the tuition, it's far from my home. So what I did was I asked another person if she could pick up and drop my sister to the tuition and that I would pay her some money, and she obliged to it. So this is the money that I'm paying her for a month of pick up and drop, 1,000 rupees. And this is a one-time payment. I won't be paying her again because next month there won't be any tuition again. Now coming to ration, every month I budget 3,500 for ration, and this is for next month's ration. So what I do is I have a food and groceries category, and this is for buying grocery in a weekly basis or whenever I want. But ration is something that I buy once every month. I go to the market and I buy in bulk everything that I need, like rice, pulses, toiletries, anything for the household. I do a one-time purchase, and this is for that. And then I have one blood test that I need to do this month. I have hypothyroidism, so every 3 months I get my thyroid profile done, and it costs around 800 rupees, and so I'm setting aside 800 rupees. I do not have any sinking fund for car maintenance, for medical or for pets anymore, and I hope to start a sinking fund in the near future. I'll see. When we add this up, the total amounts to rupees 31,275. So this gives us a remaining balance of 15,075 rupees. Into my variable expenses, I have 3 categories. So food and groceries, for the first 15 days, I budget at 2,000 rupees. For petrol, I budget 3,500 directly for the month. And for my expenses category, I am budgeting 6,000 this month. My expenses category covers for my wardrobe, my personal care categories like skincare products, also for eating out, gifting, etc. These covers for things that I don't budget out for things that I don't know how much I'll be spending. I have decided to set aside 10,000 rupees each month for this. And so for now, for the first half, I'm setting aside 6,000 rupees, and on the 16th, when I do my next budget, I'll take out 4,000 or 5,000 according to how it seems fit. So when we add this, it gives us a total of 11,500. So the remaining amount is 3,575. And this 3,575 I'll put into savings. So right now, the financial goal that I'm focusing on is my general savings. I have decided to set aside 50,000 rupees into my savings category, and so this 3,575 goes into my savings category directly. This is the budget for the first half of April. Thank you so much if you're still watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.